Well, there's one stage you played on that, I've got to say I was watching intently that day. It was the 2013 AFL Grand Final. I'm a
Wow.
massive
Yeah.
Hawthorn supporter. It thankfully worked out well for me that day.
Didn't it ever? That was so much fun doing that. And, the logistics and that behind that, they're huge. What's happening behind the scenes. Anybody who thinks those bands will get stage plugged in and start playing, forget about it. That goes for days and days and days. And it was even an eye-opener for me. And I've played squillions of shows all around the world under all kinds of circumstances. But in terms of, the most amount of effort put into the shortest amount of time, because you're only up there for 15 minutes, or 10, whatever it is.
Yeah,
Holy
it's
moly.
quick.
No, but I loved it. Really loved it. Yeah.
And can you feel the crowd? Like, I always wonder, to be in a center of, like, the MCG, 100,000 people on grand final day. They're there obviously for the football. It's probably one of those weird experiences where typically when you're playing, they're there for you. But, in this case, I would say at least 99,000 were there for the footballs.
Oh, look, there's no one there for us. I mean, it's a very different situation. I mean, you're actually playing a really special show. It's a really special moment in your life. Look, first of all, just the sheer grandeur of the place, being in the ground and those stands. All I could think about was like, wow, what must it be like to be a footballer running around there with 50,000 of those people screaming for you and the other 50,000 wanting to kill you, but it's all co-joined volume. That would be intense, because we just, like a band comes on stage, they do a little bit of a rev up, you get a few claps. It's not, you're really playing, and you've got to remind yourself of this, you're playing for the TV audience, because they're the ones who've got the clarity, they haven't got the delay to deal with, they're only seeing you, they're not trying to order a pie, get a cold beer, tell the guy in front of them to sit down. They're just, you're on the screen. So you're very much a TV performance. But having said that, I mean, like, I was in awe of the situation, because I played as bigger audiences as that almost. I think we played a couple of festivals that were that size, huge, but they're just not that tall. 4 stands up. It's crazy, the height of that thing. And just to walk out in the MCG turf, that's like something else too. You kind of hallowed ground. I mean, that's a bit of a cliche, but, I've been a footy fan since I was that big. And it's great. And, that's great to see all and the players I'm only small at the best of times. You just forget how massive these players are. I mean, they are just, I don't know how tall your husband is, but like, I'm the tall one of me and Jody, and I'm 5'6". And these guys are 6'6" and upwards, and man, and also they've got all these other things they call them muscles. In rock and roll, you're usually in the exact opposite state, unmuscled.